I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. They'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson, and it's Okogie in at the shooting guard. And for the Warriors, they're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. Up front, it'll be Green in post, and it's Curry in at the point. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your star.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. So we'll see Stephen Curry go to the line right here. That one on Thompson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw no good for Curry. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game. And not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Here's Butler. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Outside Curry. Offline with his three. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down low. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
Here's KD. He had 27 points last game. Launches a three, scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Post. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Curry with the bucket.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thompson against Curry. Here's Okogie. KD on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint. Just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Outside Butler. Over in the corner, Post. Hield outside. They get it again. Post misses the shot.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Count that one.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
There's the pick to the middle and stolen by Şengün. Thompson outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now, here's Şengün. Post covering. Shoots it up. Okogie misses.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Green passes to Hield. Green with a screen for Hield. Back to Green. Here's Smith into the lane. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And although 6'10", Smith possesses incredible agility. He is going to be a terror on the attack.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Anthony Miller, who's checked in for Hield. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Green taking his time here. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Smith outside. Butler against Durant. Again, the Rockets score.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Curry passes to Green. Missed inside. Houston leading by 8. Here's Thompson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
And you see him flexing a little bit after that finish. Butler just shrugging off the defense.
Rockets have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Pass to Okogie, and here's Smith, guarded by Green. Some nice passing there by Houston, and Şengün throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans.
And he really helped them control the game on the glass.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Butler with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Here's post. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, throughout his career, Green has been a reliable point forward. A big guy who can really orchestrate an offense.
Now here's Thompson. Now here's Durant. Back to Thompson. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. To the hoop. It's blocked. Here's Melton. They kick it out to Green. Curry outside. Rebound by Okogie. Rockets leading by 5. Pass to Durant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Durant's got 9.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Inside, they kick it out to Green. Latrey. Here's post. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the team foul.
The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight, and he makes the first. And a late second-round pick, but Tim Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Buddy Hield comes in for Milton. The Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. Durant deciding where to go with it. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, just throw it up there and let Kuminga do the rest. What an athlete.
Now Van Vliet. He just could not put it together in that loss to Denver. And Fremont Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Durant, and Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Pocket 6. Eason gets a wide open look. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Hield outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Curry. Pass to Green. And here is Hield. It's Curry outside. Eason grabs the board.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. Jeff Green is checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 32.
Here's Van Vliet. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Houston?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Warriors shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Eason passes to Van Vliet. With the block.
Oh, wow. He gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block. Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Another miss by Houston. Warriors trail by 5. Curry finds Kuminga. Here's Eason. Defended by Moody. Eason passes to Shepard. Van Vliet with it. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. AT that time from Curry. And here's Curry who brings it up for Golden State. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focus on getting good looks.
They move the ball well, and let's face it, they've got plenty of pure shooters on that roster.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Clint Capella is out there with Halpern and Şengün. And it's Eason in at the three, the small forward, to the inside. The Rockets trail. Pass to Capella. Now Shepard unloads from 13. And no good that time.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Jim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And he knocks down the first one. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenues from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Houston. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Eason. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors.
And Butler is a leader by example. He's a hard worker who plays his heart out, and he can set the tone for his team, and then he expects them to match that effort.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Moody. Fires for three. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Eason against Butler. Now here's Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
They set the pick. And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Adams, he's checked in for Capella. Pajemski hits them both. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pajemski with it, now defended by Adams, and Post gets it to go.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Golden State. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Rockets. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Hield, the pass to Kuminga. Here's Shepard, defended by Kuminga. That's tipped.
Great defense right there by Kuminga. So quick off the floor.
It's Butler that time on the assist by Hield. Butler's got his third basket of the night right there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch on the rim is similar. But Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you, Kevin.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Up top, Durant, defended by Butler. And Butler sends it back.
Well, Butler can really disrupt an offense.
And Post gets it to go.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Rockets trail by 5. Eason passes to KD. A powerful flush by Durant.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Butler in the corner. Outside, Kuminga. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The 17-footer, and he hits the jump shot. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Pass to Butler. Here's Pajemski. Clock at 4. Shoots over Van Vliet. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Shepard, the pass to Van Vliet. Butler against Durant. Look at KD going to work inside.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Brandon Pajemski. Houston also making some changes. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Okogie comes in for Shepard. It's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The 3 from KD. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Man, that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Curry dishes to Butler. Outside, Kuminga. Driving in. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Kuminga, screen on Thompson. Floats it up for Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's KD. 16 points for him. And Butler sends it back.
And known as a defensive stopper, Butler is fantastic at coming up with the goods.
That one falls. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Durant, yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Rockets leading. From the high post, and Houston again with the bucket.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Pass to Hield. There's the triple. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Three-pointer. And it's Durant missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fly.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Pass to Eason. Outside, KD. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by KD. The Warriors trail. Curry looking around. From outside the arc. The shot that time, not on target.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Here's Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Green in for Kuminga. First free throw is good. That one is no good. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, this is what Butler does to you. He puts it on the floor and goes hard at the defense.
Pass to Okogie. Now Eason. Durant for 3. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
And Jimmy Butler earning himself another whistle. He knows how to draw contact.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
1:22 left in the first half of the game. Back to Durant. Shot from the wing. The Warriors pull it in, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
And stolen by Eason. KD with it. Butler covering. KD passes to Smith. Outside for Durant. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Curry. Sinks the 15-footer. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, Curry is deadly from anywhere on the floor, including the mid-range.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 12, Steven.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Thompson passes to Okogie. Adams with the screen on heel. Okogie misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all.
Well, looking at the Warriors, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see.
And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it'll be Green and Post. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Strong finish by KD.
And taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Thompson against Curry. Over Thompson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a one-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Back to Green. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant in the corner. It's stolen by Hield. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Curry. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 16 points.
And that is exactly why Curry is must-see TV.
And here's Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Hield. Out to Smith. 9 feet out. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Warriors leading by 3. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Post misses the shot. And for Houston, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Pass to Thompson. Here's Okogie. 5 on the clock. Here's Sengun. And there it is for him. 10 points for him.
A true monster in the paint. And just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Sengun to find those baskets.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Post. Great defense that time from Sengun. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Curry. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Outside Curry. Green passes to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Şengün. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Jim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Here's Green, back to Curry. To the paint, stolen. Okogie, the pass to Thompson. Takes it off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Inside. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Curry. He's got 19. Green with a screen for Curry. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's KD. The rebound by Hield. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. Curry cooks him up inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And KD's got the ball here for Houston. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Second, the Warriors.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. First one falls for Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Butler. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Curry. For the tie. Curry making it look so easy.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Durant against Kuminga. Baseline jumper, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And Durant, one of the toughest players to defend, especially when he's using that shot fake.
And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one. Yeah, when Green is looking to score, this is exactly the area he's most comfortable, right at the rim.
KD passes to Easton.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperon Sengun.
Coming off a terrific season, put up about 19 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Yeah, controlling the boards helps your team in so many ways. You get those extra possessions. You can dictate the flow of the game, things like that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
For Houston, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Durant. The Warriors pull it in. Most has got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Curry. 26 points for him. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Van Vliet passes to Sengun. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Al Horford is checked in for Quentin Post. And it's Moses Moody in for Draymond Green. Curry, that's good.
Well, that's something, fortunately, I never had to do. Defend Steph in pick and roll. I don't know what the defense is supposed to do.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. Sengun kicks to Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Sengun. Van Vliet's got 9 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here they go. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hand.
The shot by Curry, no good. Rockets leading by 3. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Now here's Durant. And it's blocked. To the wing right side. Here's Moody. Sengun with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside Durant. Houston moving it around. And Sengun gets it to go on the assist from KD.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 3 assists tonight. Kuminga, screen on Van Vliet. Here's Curry with the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. KD, a screen on Curry. And finished off by KD.
Yeah, just beautiful in the pick and roll. Durant times his move perfectly then there with the strong finish.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Pass to Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Horford's got his first basket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Thompson outside. Van Vliet outside. Nifty move. Warriors with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Curry passes to Horford. Here's Hield. He's covered by Thompson. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. And there's the drive. And the slam by Moody.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Left side, KD. That one goes in. Durant's got 34 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry against Van Vliet. Curry can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 5. It's stolen by Kuminga. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Count it. Curry's got 16 here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Takes a step back. Here's KD. And Curry pulls it down. The Warriors shooting the ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. Moody finds Hield. Horford sets a screen for Hield. It's tipped. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at the Rockets. The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Şengün passes to Shepard. It's up a 3. Shot by Easton. No good. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Hield. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the officials call over the back, a little too aggressive there.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
And the ref agrees with you. That's just not a smart play on his part.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
At the line for the Rockets,
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he missed one, but overall improved their situation. They'll take it.
Here's Podziemski, covered by Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. First team
Free throw good, Podziemski. Podziemski hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Now Shepard, Ipo, Şengün, and Şengün throws it down.
Although not the strongest, Şengün has a solid base and incredible footwork.
Third team foul.
Warriors trail by 5. Butler on the way. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Podziemski, covered by Van Vliet. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Eason with it. Pass to Capella. Now here's Van Vliet. He's defended by Podziemski. Here's Capella. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. Warriors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Kuminga, screen on Van Vliet. Takes it inside.
And you're point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Stripped away. Pajemski goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Shepard, the pass to Van Vliet. No good on the three.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Rockets leading by 3. Eason with it. Outguarded by Hield. The Rockets with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Shepard. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
One thing Shepard brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
Hield outside. Kuminga. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw good from Kuminga.
Well, there was a little bit of a learning curve for Jonathan Kuminga coming into this league. The athleticism was always there, and now his skills have come a long way.
Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Durant's checked in for Houston.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Count it. KD's got 36.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Butler. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
That's a tough jumper by Butler. The pull-up is a difficult shot to defend.
Eason finds KD. At the elbow, it's Şengün.
Warriors foul. Draymond Green. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the Rockets. Alfred Şengün. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Personal foul. 5th team foul.
The first one falls.
Eason. 2 shots.
And so Eason nails both of them. Here's Butler. Down low. Count it in the Houston lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Draymond Green.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Free throw good, Van Vliet.
And, you know, it takes an intelligent player to match up with bigger guys and win. Fred VanVleet is that player. He can outsmart guys who have, on paper, the advantage.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Shepard. Curry, good.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
And he comes up with the deuce. KD's got 38 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Here's Curry. The putback. They kick out to Hield. Kuminga down low. He's covered by Eason. On the clock. Butler, no good. Houston leading by 5. To the middle. Eason's shot is good.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Curry against Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. KD's got 40 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. His three-pointers off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And stolen by Şengün. Thompson with it. Outguarded by Hield. Thompson against Hield. It's stolen by Green. And here is Curry. To the inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. Now just a 5-point Rocket lead. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them.
Well, Şengün is a do-it-all center, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
The kick outside to Butler. Back to Hield. Kuminga sends a screen for Hield. And Kuminga throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Thompson outside. For three, Durant gets the three-pointer to fall. KD's got 43 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Hit by Kuminga. Here's Curry with the three. They get it back. Not going to go that time. Houston leading by 8. Thompson passes to Eason. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And finished off by Kuminga.
Man, that is a little risky there by Kuminga, but man, what a finish. That's just awesome.
Curry against Van Vliet. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Kuminga, screen on Van Vliet. And Kuminga gets it to go. 18 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Thompson outside. Houston moving it around. Outside Durant. And KD throws it down.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
And Vliet against Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Van Vliet fires. Misses the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Warriors making a change here. Post is checked in. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Fred Van Vliet. They set the pick. Now Green. Butler outside. Here's Hield. He's all alone. Goes up. Oh, he jams it in. Leaving no room for error.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
And Quentin Foes gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw. And the first one at the line is good. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Puts up the 3. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Stephen Curry. Up again. Saves him with the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now Smith. Outside Durant. Puts it up from deep. No good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Curry. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Outside, Smith. Missed on the 3. Warriors trail by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Houston.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for KD.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Here's Curry. Durant with the rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Fred, no surprise.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time.